It's all about progressively moving forward. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and I wanted to do a special series. I wanted to give some attention to my brothers as we prepare to move towards Father's Day. I'm of the belief that there are a lot of men that are struggling. We're struggling because nobody told us how to get past issues. And yes, men do have issues. I'm a man. I'm 46 years old. I'll be 47 later this year. And as I look back over my life, I discovered certain things that, boy, I wish someone had said something. I wish someone had said something. You know, I wrote a book called Effective Living, Your Guide to Creating a Life You Don't Need a Vacation From. I am of the belief that once you discover the principles that can transform your life, you can remove all of those limiting factors and bring you to a place of promise, bring you to a better place. And that's the goal. The goal is to get to that better place. Today, I want to talk about signs of an emotionally broken man. Yeah, signs of an emotionally broken man. Ricardo, how do you know signs of an emotionally broken man? This is a part 2 series that's going to kick in tomorrow, but today I'm dealing with part 1. And so how do I know signs? I've been a man for all these years now, and I've discovered that I was a broken man. I discovered that there were things I didn't know that I needed to know. There were behaviors that I was engaged in that was unhealthy, and it was because of my life's experiences. It was because of my culture. It was because of my environment. Yes, yes, as you're watching this, you may need to share this. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm going to do a very intense series of talks for our men. I want to see what happens over the next 90 days when it comes to real talk for the brothers, real talk when it comes to manhood. I am of the belief that help is available to you. I am of the belief that even though you may have had some bad experiences as a man, I'm of the belief it's not what happened to you, it's how you respond to what happened to you. Okay? It's not what happened to you, it's how you respond. And so the goal is to look into these things and start saying, okay, I struggle with this. I may need to get some help. I struggle with this. I may need to work on myself to remove this. In this season of my life, I want to become the best man I'm capable of being. To my wife, to my children, to those who would have called me friends, to my family members. I just want to be a blessing in this season of my life. I want to continue to get better with age. And I hope the information that I'm about to share help those of you that are watching, because the goal isn't to bash men. The goal is to help men. So to dive into our talk, I'm not going to be before you long. I want to dive right into this. And if you think of a point that I didn't mention, put it in the notes section. Put it in the comment section. I want to hear from you. I'm going to reply. I'm going to talk. We're going to connect, and we're going to dissect this together. You can be a woman watching this, wanting to know. You can be a guy wanting to improve. No matter who it is that's watching, I hope this information that I'm about to share be very helpful to you on your journey to living life effectively. The first thing that I found to be a sign of an emotionally broken man is, number one, he still lives in his past. He still lives in his past. He's always touchy about the past. Don't go there. Don't go there. An emotionally broken man still lives in the past. And it is so unfortunate that there are a lot of men who are guarded. They're defensive. They're easily offended. They're easily triggered if you were to get them to start thinking about the past. They're not willing, they're not ready, they're not okay with the past. And it's because something happened in the past that they have not addressed. Something happened in the past that they have not addressed. Maybe I'm going to do a session on each one of these. And if you guys request it, I'll try to talk about it, okay? If you guys request it, I'll try my best to talk about it. So the first one is simply, I'm going to just give light points. And then if you want a lot more information on any of these particular subjects, go ahead and put it in the comment section, and I will do my endeavor best to provide you with more information. But I found this to be true. You're talking to a guy, try to extend the conversation to his past. Okay, is he touchy about his past relationships? Is he touchy about his childhood? Is he easily offended about his college years? Is it that he don't want to talk about it? What's going on there? What's going on? And you could be married to somebody who you've now discovered this is the reality. This is what you're dealing with. Coach Ricardo Miller, I need help. I'm here to help. That's the first one. Second one is, he hates everything he can have. An emotionally broken man hates everything he can't have. What are you talking about, Coach? What are you talking about? I'm glad you asked. He feels as though he can have it. So now he hates it. I don't want no car like that. I think that car is a gas hog. I think it's overpriced. I would never want to live over there. I think I heard they charge the taxes over there. It's just ridiculous. Oh my goodness, I don't want no side business. The taxes that they'll charge you, you don't make no money after you start your little side business. And unfortunately, it's not that he can't have it. somewhere along the line, he feels as though it's something he can't have. And so now he has grown a disdain. He has become disgust. He has become turned off from the possibility of having it to now being a basher of the idea of having it. He is now criticizing it because at the core, he don't think he can have it. Oh, listen, I don't want a woman like that. Too much men will be trying to get to a woman like that. Oh, you know what? I don't need no woman with no degree who thinks she better than me. I don't need no woman who got no degree who thinks she better than me. No woman. I don't want no woman who got more money than me. I don't want. You know what? Oh no 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 no. I don't need no woman who got no position higher than me. If she's a supervisor, a manager, and a boss, and I'm not a manager or a boss, I don't want to date her because she gonna think she better than me. And so he hates everything he can have. And so he may be a loving guy, but he's leaking, he's bleeding, and he is exposing the fact that this is an issue. This is an issue that has not been addressed. This is an issue that needs to be addressed. And yes, he loves you, but he is emotionally broken, and it is being revealed in the fact that his disgust in life is with everything he can have or what he perceives he can have. That's number two. Number three, guys, no emotional intimacy. An emotionally broken man has no emotional, no an emotional broken man has no emotional intimacy, but always is down for sex. Yeah, he want to hit it, but he don't want to connect with you at a higher, richer level. Yeah. We're talking about the emotionally broken man. He knows he has a need for sex, but he dismisses the whole element of emotional intimacy. An emotionally broken man won't go into the relationship understanding the need to bring emotional connection because he don't have any. He's broken, he's going through, and it's a challenge for him to bring heart to the table when he has not developed himself to open his heart. Maybe he has been negatively impacted at the heart level. And so maybe he grew up where the heart was never taught to be expressed. And so there is no love coming from this man because this man doesn't know how to give love, but he does know how to make sex, have sex. He want to jump in bed and he want to hit it and he want to quit it and he got to go. He got to do something else because, hey man, just lay here with me. Just lay here with me. Just can I lay in your lap? Can you lay in my lap? Can we just sit here and just talk about what? I got things to do. I got places to go. Okay? The brother is not emotionally connected because the brother is struggling. The brother is struggling. He's an emotionally broken man where he may have not seen this level of healthy engagement where the relationship is beyond sex. Okay, a lot of guys don't know that a healthy relationship is not sex alone. A healthy relationship is not sex and provision alone. And any woman who simply says all he needs to be is good and bad and provide for me, that's all I want, that's a toxic woman who is broken as well. She needs help equally so. But we're talking about the guys today. Okay, we're talking about the guys today. There is more than sex when it comes to a healthy relationship. It's more than provision when it comes to a healthy relationship. So signs of an emotionally broken man is number three, no emotional intimacy, but he's always down for sex. And then number four, if you guys are enjoying this, please let me know which one is standing out to you the most that you've deemed to be something you've seen and you've heard or maybe you've experienced. Okay, number four, withholds investing in the present relationship. An emotionally broken man withhold investing in the relationship. And it's because I'm not paying for her to go to school. I'm not paying her car note. And I'm talking about you say you want to marry her, but you won't invest in her. Hello. There are a lot of men who are okay with the woman investing in them, The question is, are you okay investing in a woman? Well, I invested in the last three ladies that I was with in my life, and they all broke my heart. But I'm not doing nothing for any women. Be careful of a man who doesn't want to invest in you, but he wants to be with you. Okay? Be careful. Be careful of a man who won't invest in you, but he wants to be with you. And so you got to look at he's withholding investing. Some guys won't buy another house with a woman because they lost the last house in the divorce. Some guys won't go ahead and, he can afford to buy you a car and you need a car, but he won't buy the car. He won't even pay to get your car fixed. He would rather carry you to work than to help you get a car because I got the last girl a car. And that girl broke my heart. And I'm not doing nothing at that level for no woman. As a matter of fact, he is not prepared to give you a little extra to put on the side to make sure that you are financially stable and solid. And so you could even marry a man like that and you won't have access to the money. You won't have access to the assets. Because for him, you might be a gold digger. To him, because of the pain that he has gone through in times past, you're not going to get direct access to what he has acquired. And he is not coming in the relationship to invest in the relationship. He's coming into the relationship for a lot of other reasons, but investing in the relationship is not something he is interested in. Look out for men who want a relationship, but aren't interested in investing in the relationship. And then last but not least, remember that this is a two-part series. If you're interested in this, please put a notification on this YouTube channel, put a comment and say, Coach, I'm looking forward to part 2. And then if there's a subject you want me to talk about, let me know. But number five, consider expressing his love as being weak or needy. An emotionally broken man considers expressing his love as weak and needy. Okay? I'm not weak. I'm not needy. I got this. Okay? And so I don't need to express myself. I can hold my own. For a long time, I struggled with this. For a long time, I grew up a hustler. Every day I'm hustling. And so it is easy for you to get to the point where you're so independent and you're so driven and you're so about making things happen for you that you don't know how to express a weakness. You don't know how to express a need through that of your life's partner, through that of the person you've chosen to be with, because you consider it to be weak and you consider it to be needy. And so now you're dismissing it and it's limiting the relationship from being what it's capable of being. If you want a rich, long-lasting relationship, make a commitment to be able to put everything out on the table. Well, what will she think of me? If she thinks you're weak, if she thinks you're needy, then maybe she's not the right one for you. There are toxic behaviors that comes from women as well that we as guys can't continue to feed because we're trying to let them think and feel a certain kind of way. And if their thinking and feeling a certain kind of way is toxic and unhealthy for you, you better off with someone else. Okay? And so you want to get to the point, if you're a guy, you want to get to the point where expressing yourself in that of what you need, expressing yourself of what you're going through, it's not weak. It's reasonable. It's healthy. It's necessary. Well, guys, that's enough for today. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. I'm assigned to help. Listen, at the first Saturday in the month of June, I'm bringing some guys together, and I'm really excited about it because I'm calling this the Brotherhood Masterclass. Okay, the Brotherhood Masterclass. I've invited some of my friends. I've invited 4 other men to participate, to be sharing with the guys. And so we're inviting some of our teenage sons, some of our young men to be sitting among other men to just really grasp a hold of good content that is necessary for men to look into, walk out, and discover that they need to embrace. And so it's a brotherhood masterclass. It's free. You can go to the website and register. And you got a son and you want him to be a part of this class, go ahead and register and say, hey, I want my boy in this type of environment. You got a husband, you want to tell your husband, hey, Coach Ricardo is putting some sessions together just for men. Okay, it's the Brotherhood Masterclass, and it's free. It's free. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, it's going to be in Arlington, Texas on June 4th. Space is limited, so please register as soon as possible. I want to see young men in this setting. My son is going to be moderating the event. My son said that I will be there and I'm going to be the host. He's going to be moderating as I'm going to be helping to make sure the environment is a comfortable place for men as we engage in a deeper level of talk as men and as brothers. And so today I want to challenge you, make a commitment to grow, make a commitment to learn, make a commitment to become the best version of yourself. You're on a journey. And the goal is these sessions that I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks will be focusing on how do we help our men to become better in loving their wives, their women, their families, being more progressive and being more healthy. So the concept of effective living can start showing itself in more men as well. Have a great day, guys. See you tomorrow. If you're interested in hearing a little bit more on this subject, leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you.